we've been in the trenches together, dog. Like in real life, like I really done starved with this nigga, bro, and I done ate with him too. You feel me? And it's always an honor to make it somewhere and have the people that you started with around you. You feel me? And it's humbling to go through the fire with a nigga and have him flex on you just as hard as you flexing on the rest of your peers. You know what I'm saying? That's a different level of accountability. Right there, when your guys go and get it and bring it back home and empower you to do the same thing, you feel me? And this is one of those people for me. He's an amazing fucking poet. He's an amazing man. He's a motherfucking veteran, you feel me? Like, you know, put his work in as well. Please put your hands together. They're literal, like, no, I mean like an actual veteran of U.S. Armed Forces type shit. He's also a teacher, you know what I'm saying? So he immediately went back into the community, making teachers creative writing on God, bro. You should see the joy in his students, bro. Like, he be posting his students on the close friend list, and honestly, bro, to see the joy in them black boys, to have a man that look like them teaching them, bro, it's so fucking beautiful. Please put your hands together, show some love, make some noise for my brother, Atlas, and my OG,
How y'all doing? Y'all doing all right? Well, first and foremost, I'll just say that this is an honor to be on this stage. It's an honor to have been asked to perform. I don't take that lightly. And today, you know, y'all just gonna get my truth, whether right or wrong, whether good or bad. Y'all just gonna get this truth. If y'all like it, cool. If not, then it wasn't meant for you. With that said, accompanied on the stage, I have one of the dopest guitarists, a role model, Mr. Victor Pate. Can y'all give him a round of applause for Mr. Victor Pate? So we're part of this group called the Warriors of Rhetorical Discourse, and he's also a guitarist for a band called Quantum Swag. So Quantum Swag, yeah. So if y'all like what y'all hearing, follow us, get with us. So before I start though, I come out of the tradition where song and poem is not ornamental or decorative, right? It's constitutive and imperative to who I am. So if I could sing a song, if you can hear a song, if you can hear a poem that would unsettle you, that would make you have a visceral reaction, that would make you feel, right? That would make you feel, I will be saluting artists who've come up and did their thing, artists like today, who've come up to did their thing. Can you give a round of applause for the artists who came up and did it? For sure. The artists like Harrison, Aretha Franklin, like Jimmy Jordan, Sonia Sanchez, people who really, really know the power of words. So y'all gonna get my truth. Hopefully y'all vibe with it. If not, it is what it is. But and I must be mistaken, some monster I know, cause I can tell by the way that you look at me. You tighten up and never smile like aggression can only be symbolized by me. Like the male gender and color black means a death carrier, a potent poison, lethal, like the only mind I have is between my legs. And all it does is piss this sewage out, this raw, unadulterated meanness, and I know Somehow I know I want to live a long time, but I am going to die too soon. And I don't understand. And that's the confusion you see, that's the fear you feel, and I am no more than a black tornado come back from eyes no hell, and I must. Well shit, I must. Well fuck, I must be a zombie. Walking the streets, the living dead, and my skin, my brain, the curse of the male gender colored black with nappy hair, colored black with nappy hair, and all you would feel is afraid. I know how fear kills. I live it. Standing on the corner holding the wall like a firing squad, and I must. Well shit, I must. Well fuck, I must be a zombie. Walking the streets, the living dead, and my skin, my dick, my brain, the curse of the male gender, colored black with nappy hair, colored black with nappy hair, and too damn aggressive. Just by being born. And you would claim you don't see color in a world where the truth is never black and white. Your fine print is such a shade of gray that Christians would feel taboo your love. Well, it's only unconditional when the conditions are over easy. You break so fast over horrible situations, yet you claim it is I who eggs you on. It's hard to rationalize my rations from your point of view. That perspective lens never focuses on hindsight, where you enjoy the luxury of being nearsighted. I'm envious. Envious of your inability to predict the future from the past. Your prophets have always made progress. They were never deemed convict, barely had conflict, and what a contrast to my prologue. That's probably why you don't understand my protest. See, I always have to sing my blues while yours protect your hue. Well, I always have to sing my blues while yours protect your hue. Your forefathers they were more than just martyrs. They were the Agent Smiths in the Matrix. See, they fixed who was broke, seduced us to get high off hope and overdose. Well, we see what happens when kings dream. Well, we see what happens when kings dream. Well, we see what happens when kings dream. Merely left to decorate a balcony, to be deferred to Rodney, to be a world star, to be a world star, to be a come up, to be paid off, a trending topic, a hashtag. You compensate with hopes we leave here, but how much is your life worth, nigga? How much is your life worth, nigga? Do you ever exchange your pain for change? Do you ever exchange your pain for change? Does your daughters, do your little girls ever exchange their shame? Like what's your spectrum of beauty? Justice. Is it now the beholder, or is it who unloads the host and pops the toaster? You should ask the CIA if bullets got names. Rewind. You should ask the CIA if bullets got names. Rewind. You should ask the CIA if bullets got names. Then go ask the grand jury if justice has shades. Now, what benefits do you attain from doubt? What benefits do you attain from doubt? Is it camera footage, or is it with camera footage or without? Now, what's your definition of excessive force? Is the result ever living, or does it always leave a corpse? Now go ask Apple if information is free, and if all lives truly matter. If all lives truly matter. If all lives truly matter. Why do you always point your fucking fingers at me? If y'all like what y'all hear, y'all can follow me at atlasthepoet.com. I said a lot, atlasthepoet.com. That lets you know I'm fried. Atlas the Poet on Instagram. But you can follow my squad, Underdog Academy, at Underdog Academy, all spelled correctly because we do reading shit. And again, I would like to thank the opportunity for to be on the stage. Again, I'm not trying to play with it. So with that said, y'all just gonna hear my truth. It is what it is. So what if I'm desperate? We've all been desperate at one time or another for a smile or trick or treat surprise called love. And it must have just been that a temporary condition on your part. And you saw a bargain in another man's window and decided to go shopping, or maybe it was my music that reminded you of him, that someone else, and you couldn't stand to look at me no more. And I should have seen that you changed your mask, but I hadn't noticed it was Halloween, and I wanted that trick or treat surprise called love. With your jack-o'-lantern smile, candle flames lit and all. And I could deal with that. With desperately loving you before and after All Saints Day, because the blessings had not gone away. Because the blessings have not gone away. Or maybe I was just the last stop on your way home before you were back due with him. Before the Thanksgiving holidays and the Christmases can be shared within me, I wanted your trick or treat surprise called love. Because you knocked at my door, colorfully dressed. You needed my love. So this Halloween, I'm not gonna be participating. Because I don't need any ghosts. I don't need any ghosts coming back to haunt me ever again. So dear love, I promise to stop whispering your name in vain. Especially into the ears of women who aren't capable of you, the same women who managed to fuck me numb, leaving me paralyzed from my neck down so much that I can't separate the feeling between my heart and my dick. I beg for you. I have pleaded for you to stay because you always seem to slip through my fingers like other people's blessings get wrapped from God. I prayed for you. But no matter how many Hail Marys or Our Fathers or Serenity prayers I managed to recite, I've always remained forsaken to the point I rebuke your very existence, dear love. Dear love, I promise to stop. I promise to stop chasing you. I promise to stop chasing you over intoxicated conversations with women as shallow as half-empty bottles whose cups overflow with poisonous intentions, luscious, who want the world but they never know how to give it, and will guzzle every last drop of sanity and inspiration for my well-being, enough that my spirit dies from dehydration. Dear love, I promise to be cool next time. To read your text messages and not reply. To act as if I had you before. Like you aren't the greatest thing to ever happen to me. Like you aren't the greatest thing to ever happen to me. Like you aren't the greatest thing to ever happen to me. Expendable, mere pocket change. I spare with women who have to see value in how many likes I ask gets, and a man who values her assets is a shame. Me being open and honest about my feelings and intentions makes me thirsty, yet you seek validation, reassurance from every social network, from men who just want to see if your network. Well, I guess I'm old-fashioned. Dear love, why the fuck? Why must you expire? How does the strongest muscle in the body get tired? I told you I would stop chasing you. I told you I would stop chasing you. That was 100 miles ago. Shit, I'm still running. Hell, I'm still running to you with open arms because despite what I say and how I act, I need you. More so than the air I breathe. And I'm absolutely terrified of ending up alone. Yeah, give another round of applause for Papa Pate for making me sound good. I don't know if we got time. We got two more, so 2 more, and then we get out your way. Now where were we? Months imagining sipping from your chalice has finally come to an end, and well, you are here. And I must say that these pictures that you sent to me don't quite do you justice. You truly are something special. Well, you are nothing like my wife. She became too consumed in me that she forgot to have a life. She became too consumed in me that she forgot to have a life. Instead, she'd rather every piece of mine, but I just need a peace of mind. Tell me I can find that in you. Or are you too domineering? Or are you too domineering? Too possessive? You can't separate your past from your present. Exes made you question, but instead of moving on, you would always volunteer to give me the lesson, force feed me your insecurities through subliminal messages till I get full and I no longer care to defend myself. It's like, why the fuck must I always defend myself as if you never had a past too? As if you never had a past too, like you never confused love with attention and other scandalous shit I'm way too ashamed to mention. So you are nothing like my wife. And honestly, I'm not too sure if you're something special. You see, your beauty is mere decoration. When not in season, it lacks depth. And although temptation made me think twice about repainting your walls, I'd rather not invest in you. Because if these back shots backfire, the recoil will break our trust, and we have laid a foundation in something way more profound than lust. So although you may be something special, although you might be something special, you can never be my wife. But these days I can't stand to look at you. More minstrel, less queen, such a wench. Partly why I feel responsible for how you not knowing love or self, or you not knowing how to give love or self. See, that concept is more foreign than your father. More absent than your confidence. More abstinent than you would always lie with your lies. Smile when you cry, emotionally incompetent. You juggle hell, and your truth is your hell. Minuscule, your black girl magic. Trick is your trade. You became accustomed to that feeling. Less than numb, equal to nothing. The only thing greater than your pain is your ability to absorb the sum. You an acrobat. You would flip out, drunk off hate punch. Shit, I heard he made you guzzle punch for breakfast, but you would always lie with your lies. Smile when you cry, tell me that you never felt better. See, my mind begins to wander like, how long? How long have you dressed your skeletons? How long have you dressed your skeletons? How often do you confide in your demons like couples therapy? I wish you knew the relationship you have with you was worth saving. Or do you care to look in the mirror's reflection any longer? Do you have time to look in the mirror's reflection any longer? Is this just a stage? Just an act where you court this fool who you claim king and his demons, his antics are guests in a household where you offer your body as entertainment. And it will mutilate your soul. It will turn you rotten. But I like him, a false prophet, because I can profit from insecurities. I can disrespect love. Stay silent in your relationship because noblemen are known to have gestures, and my gestures are lowly. They can be more domineering, more possessive, more Ike, less Nats, because I can turn her to whatever I need her to be. So we just got one more for y'all. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the set.
That's not reasonable.
Yeah. So yeah, I appreciate y'all for rocking with us. Can we give another round of applause for my man Victor K, dancing on the guitar? So dope. Again, give another round of applause for Native Tongues for having us here, for throwing this beautiful event. It's been an honor, for real. I'm trying to keep it. But yeah, so we're gonna try something. Can we try something with y'all?
Yeah.
Alright, hold on. I wish I could, because I'd be like... Alright, hold on. So... Yeah, let that marinate for a little bit. My condolences. My condolences if you ever lost me. My condolences if you ever lost me. My condolences if you ever lost me. If my darkness led you to get lost in me. If I never become what I ought to be, my condolences for the confusion. This misunderstanding or lack thereof. Times you would think I was elusive. Or that I have a problem with being translucent. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you never saw the God in me. I'm sorry. Well, I'm sorry you never saw the God in me. How like him I could die for another man's sins. Over and 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 over again. How eager I was to give you my last. I was always trying. Well, I was always trying to make you fool. I was always trying always pouring a little left good in me into you, making you whole. I'm sorry for being empty, for always lacking something I could never grasp. How happiness would always escape me, how you would always escape me. I was under the impression that you knew I was still human. I'm afraid that you were made to believe I was more. Truth is, on some days I am barely a man. On some days I am barely a man, still very much immature boy with mommy issues. On some days I am Superman. On some days I am Superman. I could love you beyond eternity. On most days I'm a depressed man. It's like I'm barely making it out of bed, barely brushing teeth, never looking in the mirror. I'm terrified of imposter syndrome. I was under the impression that you knew I was still human. I'm afraid that you were made to believe I was more. Because they definitely did their thing, and I appreciate y'all for rocking with me.
Shit. Might cuss my ex out tonight. I mean, between like Shamika, Atlas, like I think I might cuss a couple people out. Shit, I might hit some old friends up that had me fucked up in the 5th grade. We never got that situated, so you know, I got middle fingers in the breast pocket for everybody. We can get it popping. Somebody's getting cussed out this evening. Pick the henny up, nigga. I'm hell. Nigga stole the candy out my Lunchable one time. Might call that nigga too.